Oh, the land down under had all the great events this last weekend, from the Australian Open to the UFC, and they had a legend of their own fight in the UFC than Alexander Volkanovski. But we'll start off with the first fight of the card. Before we made our predictions about this card, we said we don't know these fighters. And we still don't know these fighters. But it was an excellent fight fought by Quillan Salkid, who finished Jamie Mullarkey by submission in the first round. It was just a fun fight, but honestly, I don't know anything about these guys. So
yeah, a great start to the podcast, though. You brought the energy.
Yeah, I brought the energy.
We're gonna move on to the next fight.
Yeah. We'll move on. No, this was a heartbreaker. As all the fans in Australia and New Zealand, you know, they're fans of the legendary Tai Tuivasa, Bam Bam himself, and so are we. This was a very, very frustrating fight to watch, because at one point they were so tired that they couldn't do anything, him and Talison Teixeira, but Bam Bam could have potentially finished this fight had he put the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, he lost the first 2 rounds. The guy took him down. Then he had him knocked out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He could have finished it.
He couldn't throw. He was physically so tired that he couldn't throw another punch.
Yeah.
So,
and even Talison Teixeira was just physically out of it. He was way too tired. They were exhausted.
Bam Bam couldn't even stand at one point. He was like hugging the guy because he had him dazed, but he couldn't stand without holding something. Yeah. So he had to like hold the fence in order for him to even stand up.
Yeah, this was a tough fight to watch. Just an absolutely frustrating fight. But, you know, Talison Teixeira came out with an easy decision win. He won 2 rounds to 1. I think Bam Bam won the last round. But yeah, easy decision for the judges. But what do you think next for Bam Bam?
I think he has to fight someone in the top 10, but closer to the 8, 9. Not somewhere in the top 5. He needs to fight someone below that, because he fought a good fight, but he needs to fight not a wrestler as well, because that gassed his tank. He fought a wrestler, took him down after the first round or 2. He was gassed. Yeah,
give him Derek Lewis.
Yeah, that's a good fight.
Give him Derek Lewis. That'll be a great fight. That's a fan favorite fight. Bam Bam versus the Black Beast. That's a great fight to see in the heavyweight division. But yeah, hopefully that happens. And Talison Teixeira is up there. He could be potentially one of the greatest heavyweights. He's 9-1-0, and he just came up with a great win. Moving on to the next fight, we got Rafael Fiziev, the son of whoever he said, I don't remember the name, but he's from Azerbaijan. He let the whole world know, against Mauricio Hufi. This was a great fight. Mauricio Hufi, one of the greatest strikers in the UFC that I've ever seen.
He fights exactly like prime Conor McGregor. He focuses more not on combinations but counters, and he's just pinpoint accurate, and that's what he did, and just finished the fight.
Yeah,
great performance by him.
Great performance by him. Picked him apart, just finished the fight. It was a great performance. This is, I think, Rafael Fiziev lost to him, and then Justin Gaethje prior to this, if I remember correctly. I don't know what's next for him. Maybe out of the UFC, maybe. Who knows? Another fan favorite. Heartbreaker to see him lose. Dan Hooker versus...
You gotta mention it's the co-main event.
This is the co-main event. Yeah. Dan Hooker versus Benoit Saint-Denis. Dan Hooker, I think, you know, he's taken too much damage in his career. I think it's about time he hangs up the gloves. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, and so far I got 2 out of the 3 picks right, and then we both got this one right. So right now I'm 3 out of 4, by the way. Dan Hooker, yeah, he needs to retire.
I think I'm 3 out of 5. I got the same picks you got, right?
Yeah, I'm 3. Yeah. Let me finish. Yeah. Dan Hooker needs to retire. I feel like he's just an exciting fighter, but he's taking way too much damage.
Yeah, and this fight was vicious. Benoit Saint-Denis took him down. Well, it was actually unfortunate. Dan Hooker took down Benoit Saint-Denis, but he ended up getting the top position and landed some vicious elbows. Yeah. Some of the most vicious ground and pound elbows I've seen. I'm surprised he didn't get cut open.
What they might do, like what's next for Benoit Saint-Denis, they might, because he thinks he's the number 1 contender, but it should be Armin. So if Armin is not getting a title shot, maybe Armin versus Benoit Saint-Denis to see who the next contender is for the championship.
Yeah, let's hope that doesn't happen. Let's just hope that they give Armin the... Oh man, I'm just stuttering off here. Sorry for that. But they need to give Armin the next title shot. Not Benoit Saint-Denis. Just give him the next title shot. That's what he deserves. And then hopefully they give Benoit Saint-Denis somebody else. But I don't know. They're not going to do that. Apparently, Justin Gaethje's getting the next title shot.
Yes. On to the main event. Alexander the Great Volkanovski. What else did you want to discuss about that?
That's it, yeah.
Versus Diego Lopez, like we said. Oh, I chose Lopez, though.
Dude, you doubted the legend that is Alexander the Great. That's the problem. The GOAT featherweight of all time. They need to give... Well, I don't know what's happening with Ilya, but they need to give him a rematch with Ilya.
Ilya's a different division.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's happening with him. But he needs to come back down to featherweight and fight Volk.
No, the next contender is, like Volk keeps saying, is Mosfar, whatever his name is, or Leron Murphy. One of those two, most people thought were going to get the title shot over Lopez. Both those two people are undefeated. And I think that's a tough matchup for Volkanovski, both those people.
Yeah,
but I'm not going to doubt Volkanovski again.
Yeah, it was a great win by Volk, and he put a beat down on Diego Lopez.
Lopez fought well. Lopez fought well. One or two rounds for sure.
To be honest, I had a 2-2 going into the fifth. And Volk just took the fifth round. It wasn't a blowout by any means. But some people had a 3-1 going into the fifth.
He just said he did a beatdown.
But he laid a beatdown on him. Did you see Diego's face after? Also, I think Diego apparently broke at least one foot. Is fractured. From the kick, I think Volkanovski checked or it hit his elbow. So, Volk is just as tough as nails. And even at this stage of his career, he's up there. He's the greatest in the featherweight division right now. So it's just amazing what he's been able to accomplish in his career. It's amazing what he's been able to do. But anyways, it was a great UFC. Great events from the land down under, as I said. Great to see Volk win in his hometown territory. And thank you guys for listening.